Good morning, YouTube. What's up with the DEBK Mafia family? Y'all know who it is, man. I'm back with another video. Man. Y'all know it's a whole bunch of dog business when I turn this camera on, man. Before we get into this video, if you ain't already part of the family, consider hitting that subscribe button, man. We almost at 10K, man. 10K subscribers in 2 to 3 months, bro. Man, the love is real, man. I appreciate you guys, for real, man. But I had got a question about on one of my shorts asking, how long does your dog live? We're gonna get into it right after this. Y'all know I gotta get y'all some footage of the bulls. There go Miss Bella right there. Offset chasing her. Offset is open for stud, you guys. $750 paid in full. 1 litter confirmed. Got another one on the way. And we got Miss Lola coming up. Think she coming in heat, man. Yeah, her vulva is starting to drop. So I think we about to get us a heat, you guys. And my boy Offset won't leave her alone, so I think we about to do a fluffy breeding. Cause she is a fluffy carrier. So her to another fluffy carrier will produce visual fluffies. Her to a visual fluffy will produce visual fluffies. So still looking at studs right now to see the route we're gonna take with her, but yeah, got big things planned for her. Offset. So this is my crew right here, man. Y'all know who missing Godson. He ain't going nowhere. He put up right now. He out here, but I'll show him to y'all in a minute. I don't know if y'all can hear him in the background crying like a little baby. I got him put up because all he do is try to bite on my feet, and he don't get out and explore like the rest of the dogs, man. So I'm trying to teach him some, how to be independent right now and not depend on his human to, poop and pee for him. He got to do that for himself. He got to go out and explore like the other dogs do. He don't even follow the dogs around. He'd rather follow his human around. So there you go right there. Over there trying to figure out a way out. He will not leave her alone now. That's why I think she coming in heat. Yeah. Here go Godson trying to figure it out. I got some great news. Chocolate has officially started her heat. I know. Round of applause. It's about to go down for my boy Offset, man. His time is really coming, y'all. He got a litter about to drop in less than 30 days. He has another litter to confirm. And he's about to do another breeding, man. So once this first litter drop, I'm telling you, his stud fee is going up to $1,500. No exceptions, man. No exceptions. His stud fee is going up to $1,500. Cause I know my boy gonna produce. And man, the reason I know, because she is a little bit over 30 days, and she already getting big, man. She already swelling up. So I'm thinking about going and having his palate removed just to help my boy breathe better, man. Because with him being so freaky, so exotic, his palate is really elongated. So that's why he always sounds like he has phlegm in his throat or something like that, because he has an elongated palate. And that comes with the breed. French Bulldogs have it, English Bulldogs have it. Some have it worse than others, but they do have it. So with him being mixed with all of that, man, you know, he has an elongated palate, but it's nothing to get it removed, and it'll help him breathe better, you know what I'm saying? So I'm really considering it. I'm just going over the pros and cons, just, you know, of having that surgery, because I don't want nothing to happen to my boy, man. So I got to do what's best for him, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, that boy is exotic, man. That's why he's inside. That's why I don't allow him to play like that. Like he's about to finish playing, I'm about to make him go in because he's doing too much now. And he's just gonna tire himself out and overheat. All set. So that's why he's breathing like that, and Bella isn't. Bella's palate isn't so bad. All set. All set. Stop it. Bella's palate isn't that bad. Isn't as bad as his. So, yeah, there's a surgery that they can have to go in and remove that palate. I'm thinking about having that for my boy. Hey, didn't I say stop? Yeah, my boy. I mean, it doesn't bother him breathing that way. He just gets tired real fast, and I don't like all of that breathing. Sound like you got to clear your throat. I mean, want to do that all the time. Look at him. He want to get out so bad. What a beauty, guys. That girl is beautiful. That's the most beautiful Frenchie. But yeah, man, y'all stay tuned. Next thing, I'll set up the camera. We'll go into detail of how the life expectancy of these you know, these mixed breeds, these bullies. So a lot of breeders don't show this part, man. Then you walking your dogs. You know what I'm saying? Gotta make sure your dogs get the proper exercise, man, the right amount of exercise. Come on. So we walk our dogs. Try to walk them daily. Sometimes, you know, just let them out and run themselves raggedy in all that yard field I got over there. But, you know, don't always get the luxury of walking your dogs daily, man. Sometimes it be too hot and you don't get up early enough and get out early enough to walk them, or then when it get too late, you're probably too tired to walk them. So, yeah, I just got Lola and Bella with me because, as y'all know, cannot walk Offset, not in this heat, not like this, without him overheating. Bella, she does fine when walking, but she does overheat too. She does get hot too. So we don't want that, you know. But yeah, man, it ain't just all peaches and cream. You know, when it comes to these dogs, man, you gotta get out here and put some work in. I don't know if y'all remember when I first got Bella, but if you do, look how thick she is, man. Look how thick she got. Take pride in what I do, man. I feed my dogs the proper nutrition. And I did get her some pumpkin for her bowel movement. And then look at Lola. Lola ain't lost a beat. She actually gained a couple pounds since she been here. But yeah, we walk our dogs, man. We make sure our dogs get exercise. We let them out to play, run around and do their thing, you know. And then we take them in and give them enough water to quench their thirst, but not too much. You never want to feed your dog too much water, because they can throw up and all of that. So we just going on a stroll around the neighborhood, and then we'll be back at the house shortly. It's around the block, so it's not really a long walk, but it's not really hot out here either. The wind will blow, and then it'll stop, and then it'll get a little warm. But y'all can see they already panting, breathing heavily. That's how they sweat, so they are already hot because they sweat. So yeah, just wanted to share that with you guys. We walking. So while we walking, let's talk about how long do these dogs live, man. The life expectancy of these bullies. As you all know, bullies are a cross between the American Staffordshire, some pit bulls, and we got English bulldogs, Frenchies, pugs even, Shar-Peis, and the health concern. Well, you know, you got health concerns with all dogs, but just imagine putting, you know, allergies, hip dysplasia problems, the short muzzle, the elongated palate, all that into one dog, man. You're gonna have, you know, a genetically unhealthy dog, really. But it's really all about how you take care of your dogs. You know what I'm saying? It will determine the longevity of your dog's life. I do have a friend, a breeder friend of mine. He has a bully. She is, I think, going on 12 years old. And then I know someone else with one that's like 14 years old. So, I mean, they can live as long as you take care of them. You know what I'm saying? As long as you're giving them they on the proper diet, for one, and that'll deter them from allergies and, you know, other complications with their intestines and all of that, digestive systems and all of that. So, an adequate diet, food diet, you know, the right amount of exercise, the right amount of rest, keeping them, you know, out of the heat so much, you know what I'm saying? Because the heat does drain a dog. You know, the stress level of a dog. And, you know, some dogs like being around other dogs, and then some dogs just would prefer to be alone. So, you know, just making sure the health and your dog is as comfortable as possible and healthy as possible will ensure a long life for your bully. You know what I'm saying? I've known dogs, you know, and it's not just bullies, you know what I'm saying? Even having regular dogs, German Shepherds or Rottweilers, all the puppies don't make it out the litter from birth, you know what I'm saying? So you gotta take into accountability that, you know, that you're gonna have some complications in your litter, no matter what breed of dog it is. But, you know, I say once a dog gets past the year mark, it's really up to how you maintain and how you care for your dog. So if your dog is 4 years old and you're not really caring for it properly, then of course the life span of the dog is not going to be much longer because you're not caring for your dog. You know what I'm saying? You gotta care for your dog like it's a real human. You know. So like I said, I've known dogs live 12 to 14 years, man. And you gotta think that if a dog is 2 years old, in human years, that dog has lived 21 years old, 21, human years. So for a dog that's what, 7 years old, you already $50, 49 years. That's $50. You know what I'm saying? That's 50 years old in human years. So people be expecting their dogs to live 15, 16, 17, 18 years. When in reality, dogs don't really live that long. And if they do, it's because they are getting the proper care and they healthy. You know what I'm saying? So y'all have to understand that these dogs, we're here for a good time, not a long time. Just like us, man. Just like us as humans, we are here for a good time, not a long time. Every human has a death day, just like every dog has a death day. So if a dog isn't dying from like something that could have been prevented, then you can expect it to live long, unless it dies from natural causes. Like some of these dogs be born with cancer, and some of them have heart murmurs and things like that. And the vet can't even save the dog. So it's not that these dogs don't live long. It's that these dogs are not cared for properly. These dogs are used as breeding tools. So let's just say I get a litter out of Bella and then I sell her, right? Which that's not gonna happen. Bella is gonna die here, just like Offset. But if I get a litter out of Bella and I sell her, the next person get a litter out of Bella and they sell her, and next thing you know, she done ended up into the hands of someone who really don't care for her. You know what I'm saying? Just gonna throw her in the backyard or just treat her like an outdoor animal. I'm gonna let these leashes go. Or treat them like an outdoor animal. You know what I'm saying? But so the value of these dogs, they increase as they get older, but they also decrease as they get older, when it comes to their health. So like at Bella right now, I would put a value, no monetary value is my dog. No. So disclaimer, I'm not saying my dog is worth anything, but if I were to sell her, it would take a large amount of money for me to move her, for me to sell her. You can't bring me $5,000 and think I'm gonna sell Bella. You can't bring me $8,000, $9,000, $10,000 and think I'm gonna sell Bella. It's not gonna happen that way. So the older she get, that it's just gonna go up. But yeah, man, these dogs live as long as you can take care of them. There is no life expectancy for these dogs. You shouldn't put a life expectancy on these dogs, because if you care for your dog and your dog live and die with you, man, that dog can live and die with you. You know what I'm saying? For a very long time, because dogs do have willpower, and they will use their willpower to live off of what they're given. If you just throw a dog in the backyard and it's already half dead, it's gonna die. You know what I'm saying? But if you take a half dead dog and you bring that dog in and you nurse it back to health, that dog could be 8, 9 years old. That dog's gonna give you some more years of his life. You know what I'm saying? So it's all about how you care for your dogs, how you treat your dogs, how you feed your dogs. You know what I'm saying? Making sure they eat good, making sure they get exercise, making sure, you know, their living conditions is clean. They not living and they not sleeping and standing and all that in their own feces and, you know, all of that, man. It's all about the care for your dog. So if you're not caring for your dog, then don't expect your dog to live a long time. But if you one of them ones like me who put in work for their dogs every day, I don't get a dime out of this, man. I spend money on these dogs because I care for the dogs. If you like me, then your dog will live a long time. Like I've said, people will say, oh, well, he can't breathe, he won't live long, and you know, he's gonna overheat, he's gonna die. Which you're right, he will overheat. He has done it before, but guess what? Me knowing my dog and knowing how to react to a certain situation, it was 2 occasions I almost lost Offset. I almost lost him to pneumonia, which I didn't know he had pneumonia. I thought he had some lungs in his throat and he couldn't breathe, but took him to the vet, you know, paid good money at the vet for them to tell me to put my dog to sleep. I brought him home. I saved his life from pneumonia. And then the second time he overheated because the AC went out in the garage. You know, again, there's nothing that was in my control because, you know, I don't keep a tab on what's all on in the garage. I just know I turned the AC on and the circuit blew and the AC went out. So, you know, but I reacted quick and I was able to save his life. So I learned from those mistakes. Now he's inside, he's in the AC. There will be no more outside for Offset. He can't go outside due to him having a smashed muzzle, his elongated palate. He cannot be outside in the heat at all. So, I mean, he can be, but it's a good chance that he gonna get hot and overheat and pass out and die on you. So, so with me, you know, I adjusted to his way of living. Now he's living the way he should be living in order to have a long, healthy life. You know what I'm saying? So Offset can live 10, 12, 14 years, you know what I'm saying? As long as I'm following the guidelines to create a healthy and safe environment for him to live in. And he's gonna, like I said, he's gonna die here. So, yeah, he's healthy, you know what I'm saying? As long as he don't get into no poison, you know, stuff out of your control, like, you know what I'm saying? Dogs gonna be dogs. They're gonna put anything in their mouth. They're gonna bite on anything, chew on anything, they'll do that. But if you know, watching your dog and you making sure, I do have poisons and toxins in the house, but it's away from the dog, like behind the couch, behind the refrigerator, behind the stove, under the cabinets, stuff like that. It's just not out where they can go and sniff and lick on it and do all of that crap, man. But even in the event of that, let me tell y'all something. Even in the event, if your dog ever gets into some poison, take a cap of peroxide, put it down his mouth and make him cough it, you know, spit it up. They will throw up whatever they just ingested. So, if your dog ever gets into something you don't want them to have, cap full of peroxide, put it down their throat, make them throw it up, then call poison control, you know, take them to the vet. But that's just a little gem for y'all. But yeah, man, Offset is set up to live the rest of his life on the inside of the house, man. He's good. Bella, she's good too. And as well as Lola and whoever else I decide to upbring, you know, I'm not gonna, there'll be no dog. That's why I got rid of, but I moved a lot of dogs around because, you know what I'm saying, it's hot out here. I don't want no dogs back there. I don't care if they were regular pit bulls, Rottweilers, English bulldogs, Frenchies, German shepherds, Australian shepherds, whatever kind of dog, you know what I'm saying? I want the dogs to be comfortable. That's the reason I did my garage. That's the reason I insulated my garage, but that didn't work out. I'm still not finished with that, man, because it's so hot that it gets very, very hot in there. So thinking about getting a mini split installed. I'm not sure yet. Don't want to bust them through the brick, but I heard they're just going to put a little bitty hole in the brick. If they do that, that's fine. So I'm still doing my research on that, man. But I'm thinking about going ahead and getting a mini split installed, see if that will help. And then I'm going to put some reflective around the garage area of the attic. So next summer, by the time next summer come around, I will be prepared for this heat. So I'm going to do that probably like in the fall, after the summer. I'll put the reflective up just on the ceiling of the attic. And maybe that'll help with the garage, but it still gets hot in there. With the AC, it still gets hot. Only a couple square feet of the garage gets cool, but I need the whole garage to cool. But you know, that's another topic. But yeah, man, the life expectancy of this bull, these bulls will live as long as you take care of them. I don't want to say, well, they only going to live 7 years. Well, they only going to live 8 years. They're only going to live 12 years, because I've seen bullies, these type of bullies, 12 and 14 years, you know what I'm saying? So if you're taking care of your dogs, then your dog going to live, man. That's free game for y'all, man, for real. But we going to end this video right here, man. I hope y'all find some answers, you know, knowledge and peace of mind in the information that I provided. Again, I'm not a vet. I'm just, you know, I'm giving y'all what I experienced. I'm giving y'all what I know or whatever. So take it or leave it. It's just opinion to some, facts to others. It's a fact to me because I done been through it. I lived it. I'm living it. And you know, I'm gonna continue to provide y'all with the best information possible. If I don't know, like I said, I got vets, been in the game 30 plus years. You know, I reach out to them, and they have given me a lot of information as well. So if you're not a part of the family, man, consider subscribing to the family, man. Join the family. Hit the subscribe button. Hit a like. Drop a comment. Support is free, man. We almost at 10K. Let's keep pushing. Let's keep striving. The grind don't stop, man. It's all the way up. And like I said, be on the lookout for these fluffies coming, man, because they on the way for sure. She about to come and eat, man. I'm looking at her now, and that thing is thanging, you know what I'm saying? So, like I said, Chocolate is in heat. We about to breed her, so we'll have some more puppies available off of that litter. And then we confirm Nova in about 30 days. And yeah, it's like that, man. Till next time, man. In the meantime, between time, y'all stay safe. Peace.